Yo, what's up, VOD people? It's been a while. We're on, right? Yeah, hey, so it's good to be here. Good to be back in the saddle. It's been a while. There have been a lot of changes around the studio, mostly with regard to what lighting, workspace, and the microphone setup. Heavens, a little bit of everything, while remaining mostly the same as it was before. I made a huge discovery, possibly even more huge than what we are about to take on tonight, and that is that OBS has native built-in deinterlacing. So that means that you can get like 2009, 2010, 2011 era cameras that were able to do 720 30i and then just make them be 720 30p, like this Canon Rebel T1i right here. Look at this. So normally, without the deinterlacing, this would look freaking crazy. It's still a little, it's medium crazy, right? It's not off the hook. It's not off the hook, but woo, you see that? You see that? Relatively smooth 30 progressive frames per second with just a little boost. It's so rare, I feel, to have this, like, now quite old, right? There are people who roam the streets with like legal adulthood status that are literally younger than this camera. This is not even an Obama era camera. It's like a Bush era camera they sold in the Obama era. So, thing is old, but it's awesome. They technically can do 1080, but it's at like 12 frames per second. It's like it's 12 interlaced frames per second, which is just pointless. It's pointless, but it's novel, just pointless. So here we have it, the hand cam. Look at how crispy that is. Oh my gosh. This is going to be where we actually observe. It's where we actually observe the matter of our repairs. Oh, also, I need to, you know what I need to do on Twitch, actually, is I need to set our category. Our category is not actually correctly calibrated. It might say something ridiculous like Helldivers, which we are not. In fact, I'm going to do something not ultra hyper turbo naughty, but maybe we'll call it medium naughty. Stop streaming on Twitch. VOD people, get at me. What's good? And we're going to go to docs. I'm going to go to Chrome. We're going to go to Stream Manager. And we're changing this. We're entering the realm of SciTech. This is now officially a SciTech stream. Hello, whoever just joined us. We fix the Phillips 6576 epilator, and maybe, you know what? If this does work, and of course, I have no doubt that in my mind, I have one little doubt in my mind. We'll talk about that when we get there. But we're fixing this epilator. And then we noodle around on Steam demos. Okay. We are done with that. However, edit stream info. We are not playing Helldivers. That's the big deal. Title. No. We're going to go to category. Boop. Select category. SciTech. Boom. Because this is SciTech. We're entering the future. Okay. Stream updated successfully. Then we start streaming. Boop. Amazing. Twitch, how you doing? What's good? I've missed you. I've missed you. I really have. So here we are, actually live. It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I've missed being in the saddle. I sort of set a goal, a little personal goal for myself that I wasn't going to stream unless my house was in a state that I could have my mom over and she would not try to clean the whole thing, which was very difficult because I see little piles of tasks. I see this paperwork next to the shredder. I see the dishes. They're all clean. They're just in the drying rack. I see the cat boxes. I clean them twice a day. So if it's midday and I'm in the midst of doing something else like lounging, I'm not going to do the cat box. I got like 5 of them. I'm not going to do 5 cat boxes 3 times a day. I'm going to do 5 cat boxes 2 times a day. And it works. So here we have it. We are actually going to, I think we're going to get into it soon. One of the things I'm installing for is this, what is it? 40 watt. A 40 watt, basically lower wattage than an actual consumer grade light bulb, but very hot nevertheless. Very hot nevertheless. Hello? Anyway, I love this phone. It's such a good prop. Also, it looks pretty convincing. I mean, yo, hello? Yeah, this, I think, you know, we're recording right now, right? Yeah. Okay, thanks, bye. And then, poop, oops, I meant to say, hold on, I meant to say, poop. It's a singular. Probably one of the, wait, I'm not going to say the only thing older than this camera, but I'm certain that this Weller 40 watt soldering iron is definitely older than the singular telephone. But I mean, this is old. This is old stuff. You know, I've been around a while. I've accumulated a bunch of interesting nonsense. And look at this gorgeous Motorola. Gorgeous piece of electronics design. Like these buttons, the tactility. The T9 predictive text, so you're not ever misspelling anything. Or when you are really trying. You are forcing this thing to accept crazy letters that it does not agree with. So, and then if anybody who was doing T9, people would get really fast. They get really fast with the T9. They just like two-hand, just banging out texts. Quite efficient, quite effective. So, let's see. This thing, I think, is going to be very close to live. Now, let's introduce our cast of characters. I've got this rosin soldering flux that looks like we pilfered it directly from an ancient tree. And then we have the actual epilator. That's our cast of characters. The actual epilator. These guys, at one point it had 4 of these. You can see there are very clearly 2 of them. However, that's just enough to buffer these vibrating parts. Should be fine. I don't really see this as needing help, you know? Maybe it does. I don't know. Meow. Then we have the head. That's good. Then we have the front plate. So this thing, the way that this thing was engineered, it was tabs and cosmetic plates. And the way that this thing was manufactured, I think that there was like a layer of glue that would keep water from getting in. Well, that layer is done. We blasted that shit out when I was taking this thing apart. So this really should be cut and dry. The reason why I am so confident that we're going to be able to clean this thing and actually use it and fix it, right, is that when I took the old batteries out, they were hot. They would not charge for very long, and they were literally hot. However, there's one little X factor that may come up, which is that this IC right here, I don't know what its job is, but it had some corrosion. No small amount of corrosion when I was actually taking it apart. So I actually I did my best to scrub it, but it's possible that whatever this thing's job was, that whatever this thing's job was, it may still be compromised. It may still be routing its signal incorrectly, right? And let's just see. I'm going to... We actually are not able to... We're not able to focus, like... This thing is not the best macro lens. In fact, it's not even the best 50mm lens for wide shots. But it's the one we have, and I love it. It's actually very good. I like it. Let's just see. I'm gonna do my best here to. I literally have jeweler's loops because of my my civilian life. I'll be right back. Because of my civilian identity, I actually have things like this around. Let's see here. We're looking at... Gosh, I definitely need new glasses, gang. I need new glasses. However, that said, it really is very nice looking at a thing and being able to read it. 8375. Is that an 8? Yes, it is. By the way, this was given to me by a colleague. Very good. I wish, you know, I wish that I could share the name, but I don't actually know what it is. I just know that it is a loop with a light. It could be F, is it a U or is it a D? FDS 8375. I'm going to take a moment to... Let's look this up. What is the FDS 8375? What is it? What is it? What is it? FDS 8375. IC might not actually have anything. It might not come up with anything. It's definitely on a G. Yeah, internet does not actually have very good answers for us. Does not have good answers for us. Is it an FDS? Oh, that 8 could be a 6. Is it? Is it? Is that a 6? Power management A. So yes, the FDS 6375 is a P channel 2.5 specified power trench MOSFET. And because I'm an amateur at this, interesting. So it's a it's for switching electrical signals. possibly, if I was just going to wager a guess, I would say that was probably related to this thing running when on battery power or when plugged directly into the wall through its DC in. So, that's interesting. So anyway, a lot of corrosion on that thing. We cleaned that off, so it's going to be okay. So basically, the batteries, they came out literally hot, even though the thing hadn't been charged for, well, it had been charged. It had been charged for like a month straight. Had about 30 seconds of battery life and was hot. So, here we have it. I went on the internet and bought the 43 millimeter batteries. So, whenever you are looking for, oh, by the way, also, check it out, a Christmas miracle. I'm not going to call it, it's going to be a Christmas miracle if this thing actually works. Right now, it is a Christmas neutral state. I wish you a Merry Christmas. How nice. So, you know what? I'm not going to cut this with a knife. I'm not going to cut this with a knife. We're just gonna open it. Unless you know what? Maybe I am going to cut this with a knife. So the deal with these consumer electronics is that the width of the battery is more or less an industry standard. These lithium-ion core batteries, more or less an industry standard. But the length, which sort of also will describe the milliamp hours that the thing has in the tank, that is going to be these different lengths, right? So, what is special about these? By the way, look at how, I mean, if you were eagle-eyed, maybe you see what I see. But these are highly ambiguated. The ones that came out, the ones that were real hot, were even more ambiguated. So these sort of solder tip. So if you look, the one that actually it started with had a little hoop. So that's going to be a challenge factor for us, that we may end up needing to like tin this or just be very precious with the cabling. But the positive terminal, well, here it's labeled. It actually will say posi versus negative lithium ion, right? Let's see. We have a lot of glare. Can we outsmart the glare? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But if the labeling is ambiguous, the positive side has a little hat. You look for the little hat. Negative will never be the side with a hat. So, let's see here. I am going to... Whoop. I'm going full screen on this helper console so that you can see what I see. That looks like unreadable nonsense. That is slightly better. The interlaced video showing its hand a little. But yeah, see the positive is labeled. So I'm thinking, now I did not actually do any supplemental research ahead of time, but my gut is telling me we should just do this like a car battery. We just follow the negative chain up. We follow negative up and then finish with the positive terminal. Ought to be fine. Hold on. And what we do, we set it in here. The tabs go through... Whoop, 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 whoop. Tabs go through that hole, and then we need to actually bring our own jumper wire between these two. And then, fortunately, the caddy actually does help us with the positive and then negative orientation. So... Let's see about actually just setting these in, you know, we're going to seat them, which I know, riveting stuff. Riveting stuff. We're seating the batteries. And we're putting them in at an angle so that they are able to, the little tabbies poke out. Little tabbies poke out the gaps in the caddy. The tabbies pokes out the caddy. And you don't have to be good at this. You just have to not chicken out. Oh, by the way, is my orientation? Nope. I broke my own rule. Look, that's the hat. This is the positive side of the terminal. Respect the hat. Respect the hat. Whoop. Yes. Yes, visualize. I'm visualizing a successful outcome. So just like the USB port is the failure point in a lot of your, well, pretty much any USB enabled device over the last 30, 20 years. Oftentimes in consumer electronics, it's the batteries. The batteries die, you know. You don't gotta feel like beat yourself up over it. It's just the batteries die. Now, the prudent and cool guy thing, because of miniaturization, because the parts get, like, better parts get less expensive, generally speaking. You know, is it the worst thing to replace the model with a newer version of the same thing? It's not necessarily. You know, the new one is going to be the old one later anyway. But I still think that, I don't know, I am a big weird freak about repair magic. I love repairing stuff. And I think it preserves the intent and intention of the labor that went into the original object. You know? It preserves the intent and intention of the original object. So, and maybe you get yourself a new one, but maybe just for the sake of being, you know, for the sake of productivity, maybe you, hold on, I gotta lock in here, because the tab, maybe you fix the old one before you donate it. Or maybe you don't do it at all. Maybe you just leave this to the infotainment streamers. Fixing old, broken, junky shit. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm yanking the tab. Okay, I feel good about it. So, okay. The positive side of the circuit is now accounted for. Let's go ahead and take care of the opposite battery. And what I found was just now that this gap is not very forgiving. This replacement battery, 43 millimeter. Hold on a second. We're gonna do some performative. We're gonna do performative calipers here. Just a second. Here we have the calipers, the Callies. The batteries have been dying on this thing for like years. So I searched for 14 mil by, well, it was 43. Now, they did not have this at Batteries Plus. I would have gotten them from Batteries Plus, even though Batteries Plus would have gotten them from, who knows, AliExpress or whatever. So, I'm leaving this tube on because of just how flimsy this particular tab is on this particular unit vis-a-vis the particular gaps that we have been afforded by the engineering, by the construction. I think next one of these streams we do, I'm probably going to just like straight up use the 5100. The Sony A5100 as the hand cam. Because 720 is... It's not so easy on the eyes on a big, gigantic display. But I had so much fun setting this up. It's probably going to be a cat cam later. Because, like, we can just put a nested cat cam window, you know, maybe as a redeem or something. Wouldn't that be something? I'd love, oh my gosh. Don't get me started on the kitties. No, actually, I'll get myself started because I don't think anybody's chatting. I mean, why would they just be in the chat talking about cats? Speaking of which... We had a spam bot and we shot them into space. How nice. Thank you, robots. Thank you. So we okay, that's in, and make sure our rotation's good. Whoop. It's a very tight squeeze, but it was also never intended to have humans going in and out of it. This is not a customer replaceable part. So it makes sense that it's not just cooperating, but it is also in its own way just cooperating, because of we're really most of the way there already, and we didn't. Oh yes, dude. So when I left the sleeve on there, I didn't have it bunted up all the way as far as it could go on the hat. I had it like hanging off the side, like a snapback. So I am now removing the little helper sleeve. Oop. Oh, that's funny. The little helper sleeve is very, well, it wouldn't be a Ghostberg's repair stream. Whoop. If there wasn't just a little bit of very funny and completely gratuitous scuff. But this non-conductive tube is donezoed. It is never, ever coming off again. Until it does, but okay. So, we have both batteries actually inserted and in proper orientation. The little hat is pointing up. The little hat is pointing down. Or right, I guess it's pointing left and then pointing right. But now let's do the fun part. Actually, it's all the fun part. I love repairing stuff. Y'all, I love repairing stuff. Like if Moore and Shetland fucking repaired stuff. So let's see. I'm thinking we start with not this positive terminal, but this negative terminal. And let's hit it. I am going to do this. Move you knife. All right, it's standing up. And of course, you know, what soldering stream would be complete without actual solder? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm like Gandalf in the Mines of Moria. No, I have a recollection of this place. I live here. I live here. Whoa. I was being so careful about putting up my soldering stuff. I'm inside my closet right now with my actual plastic bin of general purpose solder stuff. Ugh. Okay, and I'm not going to slide into a splitsy getting out of the closet. I don't think we're going to need the wick this time. I don't think we're going to be desoldering anything. And here we have it. We have our, should be lead-free. Lead-free. How nice. And what we should do, just because this is like, you know, there in fact are maps for these territories, gang. You always want to use, like, solder, a lot of flux when soldering. Just flux it, dude. Flux it. Rosin core. Rosin. Rosin core in the actual soldering line isn't, I don't know, I'm not crazy about it. But it's also never steered me wrong. I've never failed a soldering project because of rosin in the core. I think it's just like a little insurance in case, like, this, it sort of represents like the bare minimum amount of rosin that you ought to use. All right, where's my Hako 599B? We go guck 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 guck. We okay. We can fake it with old solder on the tip of this thing, but it's not great. It's a little too cyberpunk for my tastes, you know, for where my head's at tonight. Although when I've been in, I have been impatient, you know. Sometimes it is good to just, like, give yourself some grace. But, oh, there's a little cat hair on this. I'm sure that would be just awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, I used, because of this camera here, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can give you some focus. Let's see if we can give you some focus. But what you kind of can see but kind of can't is that actually I can just do this. They are touching, and I'm trying to make them perpendicular to each other so that they're going to have a more agreeable arrangement when I'm actually jumping this over to the neighboring battery. So there's no circuit being completed to speak of right now. And again, the other battery, even though they were completely super ultra turbo dead, they were slightly nicer. Slightly nicer. Like, we shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves. And we're not. Because there was a little hook, there was a little hoop hole that I could put the wire through. And this one, I just have to go straight for it. Woo! Smoke is rosin. You heat up the object. You do not actually solder your thumb. Poke, poke, poke. It basically helps the heat move around. Helps the heat move around. I'm so naughty. I think you're generally, it's kind of like considered not good practice to be painting with the soldering tip. And let's see if, yeah, that's connected. Sure. Sure, why not? Sure. Let's go ahead and I'm going to be, oh my gosh. I am tempting fate. I'm tempting fate by borrowing. Woo! Tempting fate. By the way, the Weller, the base station here, absolutely not receiving power. I think that this base station, it wants to throttle at a lower max temp. So it takes a very long time to do anything. Oh my god. Such a long time. Such a long time that I'm not even sure it even reaches the temperature it needs. So, lead-free solder does sort of have a reputation for having a higher melting point than leaden solder. And the cable that this shipped with was actually bespoke and rigid. Whereas this, it's going to move power just fine. Should. But, okay. So what I've done here is, that is shrink wrap. And you know what? I don't need to use all of my... Oh yeah, this thing does not have an adjustment. Doesn't have an adjustment. So what I'm doing here is not lighting my desk on fire. That is for certain. I'm just hitting this and inviting it to shrink for us. Just a little. So it kind of hugs. So it sort of hugs the cabling. And you know, if this doesn't work, I'm literally out $9. That's how much these batteries cost. Which is, you know, hey, that's most of an enchilada lunch plate. But, you know, I don't know. Actually, that is a bowl of Crispix. That's a box. It's a family-sized box of Crispix. And a thing of milk. But it's not gonna be a... I don't know. I just don't think it's a... For where I am at in my life, definitely don't want to be just, like, flipping $10 everywhere I go, like, falling out of my pockets or anything. But also, you know, I don't know. For the bit, it's worth it for the bit, I think I'll say. I'll definitely commit that it is worth it for the bit. Alright, just making double sure that we are not bridging a positive to a positive, but in fact, a posi to a neg. And I am just getting the shrink wrap in place off camera because that's just like how it ended up. And this cabling is, you can actually strip it with your fingernail. I'm not tinning it because I'm a rebel, a loner. I should tin it. What am I talking about? What's wrong with me? Okay, so we're going to... And this is the one that we're interested in. Okay, and I tap, 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 tap. It sings just a little, but not a lot. We are going to, with the knife, just tap, just a little, not a lot. Just a little, not a lot. Just a little, not a lot. What a time to have an itch on my nose. This guy, I'm not going to touch it with my fingers directly. We are going to tin it just a little. Quite dramatic. Okay. And then we are going to encourage these to actually be touching. Ooh, but not like that. It's a little bit, that's a little dramatic. Bit of an overshoot. All right. And actually, gosh, I think it's like a cat hair or something. This is like very... I simply must step away from the camera. BRB. We're back. Okay, so moving this up so that we have a better view. And okay. Looking good, feeling good, dude. The next play is I do want to encourage the cabling to go where I want. So let's just see if we can get away with just tapping it over. Yeah. Oh, that's good enough. It's good enough. The rest is going to come out in between the margins. So... okay, we have the rosin. So it is going to spread heat. It's going to tell the solder how to behave. Yeah? Mer. Tap. And... Dude, that is on there. And I didn't even, bridge a connection to anything inappropriate. And now I'm gonna actually hit this other shrink wrap with a lighter, but not actually Okay. That is, by the way, such a faux pas. It's such a no-no thing to do. Oh, also, for anybody who has watched our last get-together, my actual flush cutters were... Who knows where the flush cutters were? Okay, so that connection has been established. It's been established. I know exactly where they were, actually. I can only say that because we're beaming in from the future. They were in a backpack. They were in a pouch of a backpack. Let's see. Let us see. And we hit with all right. So this is another one of those little tabbies. That's all we're doing, is we are hitting the next tabby. And again, so we're doing this. If the batteries were the problem, then this will just work. If the problem is that, like, this MOSFET, this IC was not routing power at all or correctly, this thing might still not work. But we just have to be fearless, because I don't want to shave my arms with a freaking beard trimmer. I'll do it, but the epilator was so much better. The epilator was so much better. Trying to not paint the solder onto the connection. And I'm not going to be precious about the... I have elected to not be precious about the shrink wrap on the cabling that, like, this thing started with. So, So. Where's my Hako 599B? Where's my Hako 599B? Here we go. Just cleaning the tip because it got gloopy, and I'm not trying to put that ratty old solder on my device. So, okay, then boop, boop, we flip it. All right. Oh, that was a good angle. I wasn't even trying. This is it. This is the thing that is going to connect positive into the circuit. So, let's see. Again, we have to just be okay with. We are already committed to being okay with. If the batteries were the problem, this will fix the problem. If the MOSFET was the problem, this will not do anything. However, that said, this is already tinned. I like this. They use a very nice, like, rigid cabling. I think it's a single filament, monofilament copper, probably. So, oh, you know what? Also, just some performative rosin as a good luck charm. Doot doot. Okay. And our lead-free solder. We have a decent angle, as decent as we're going to get out of this camera. I love my hand cam. I love my almost 20-year-old hand cam. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Doo-doo. Almost trying to not paint. Look at that. Trying to not paint it on. And that, phew, don't put the soldering iron into the candy jar. Okay. I believe that we are done soldering. I believe that there's no soldering that I will be performing for the entire rest of this repair. So, does it work? Well, no, it doesn't. Let's put this thing back together and actually give it some juice. Which I guess is going to be I will report back later. Just making sure... Oh, you know what? Before I write that off, you know how I was talking big game about not using the desoldering wick? And I was talking big game about how this IC was highly corroded when I opened this thing up. Let's go ahead and let's just repair this solder joint and make sure that it's actually, like, carries continuity. So the way to use a soldering wick, or to desolder, that is to say, is you just, like, sandwich it between... You just sandwich it. And you just let it... Also, sometimes these solders, they all have different, like, temperatures, melting temperatures and what have you. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I just had another idea. But let's just see. Any amount of juice at all? No. But that's okay. Once again, our intention is not quite realized until... Not quite realized until we actually charge this thing up for a while. So, I think we pause. Or, well, we don't pause. But we pause the soldering iron. I'm going to unplug this thing so I don't forget about it. My fingers, my bones, my bones. Okay. Done. And let's just see here. Let's reassemble. We go like this. Actually, let us not forget, we need these bumpers. Bumper, bumper. So that the actual servos don't just like wiggle this thing apart. And then okay, do you see how there is a little, this thing is a little spring, like a little, this right there, which has a little bit of a, has a little helper port right there. So it's good. Then we put the back plate on. Back plate on. Well, I meant to say on. Oh, fascinating. This is kind of cool. Okay, you actually, there's a harness for this little port. Also, did you see? You didn't see, but this guy, these things are very tender and they really want to just run away. Start a new life somewhere else. Okay. Okay, now we do the snapsies. Yeah, buddy. Snaps. Okay, and then this. Ooh, this has got a ways to go. It's got a ways to go because it wants to grab. Oh, yeah, okay. I kind of see. I'm seeing it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, guy. I actually did not put this. This shell is not fully implemented correctly on my part. So let's see. The tabbies, we just be modest with the tabs. We don't need to be hulking out. We just got to find them and then release them. Okay. And again, with a lot of these consumer electronics, computers, you name it, you do have to be a little pushy. You got to be a little pushy with the tabs whenever you are doing tab manipulation. Like, so they're gonna snap in a way that is scary if you are not expecting it. It's gonna sound like you broke it, but you didn't break it. You just did it the way that it was designed to be used. Okay, so the shell is on. Good. Then I'm gonna put the snappy on. Then I am going to walk it a couple doors down to the water closet and actually plug it in. Meh, meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. And meh, 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 meh. Gosh. My goodness. This is very exciting. Okay. I'm walking this next door, and I'm going to plug it in. I'll be right back. Okay. Phillips epilator. Whoop. And then plugging it in. Okay. And then plugging it in. Does it make a smoke? We got charged, buddy. So I think that means let's kill some time together. And then we revisit later just to see if the epilator works. So let's clean up our work site, because if we don't, then it'll be a month and a half before I stream again. Because the clutter will become too crazy, too fast. I just have too many interests, you know? Gosh. This jeweler's loop clutched out. I'm gonna have to figure out the name of it and actually, like, formally endorse. Because this was really good. Wow, for doing electronics. Okay, and the Weller. Actually, yeah, Weller's lost a lot of temp, which is good. Means that if I brush it with my elbow or what have you, I'm not gonna be putting a hole in it. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. All right, Hako, you go there. And the calipers are actually not part of the kit. So I think that earlier I did have this elevated a little high for my short little legs. I got a normal sized torso and short little legs. Powerful rugby playing legs, but short. So let's keep putting things out of the way, because we are, you know, we're stalling for time. I need my guy to charge so I can shave my freaking arms. So, oof. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. This goes away. Don't need this no more. Ugh. At least not for this stream. And crazy how dark it gets, right? We turn this off. Goodbye. We hit this button. And let's play some video games, gang. So I need to update our category. Roll quick. Let's see, what are we looking at? Nice. Okay. Edit stream info. We are gonna go audience everyone. Yeah, I'm okay with everyone. Goodbye, SciTech. Demos? Oh, that's cool. No? Games and demos. This is a mature rated game that may not be suitable for some viewers. Oof. Okay, title is gonna be Killing Time with interesting Steam demos while we charge our epilator. All right. All right. Boom. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're not playing Helldivers 2. I want to play. I always want to play Helldivers 2. It's not even, you know, part of it is it is so hatefully balanced. Dude, Slay the Spire 2 is so good. Zero Parades, not a demo. We're not playing it. Bad North, highly recommended by one of my regulars. So this may in fact be. Wandersong, not a demo. Doom Crawl, bite-sized. Beat it with your friends in a couple of sessions. It's very good. Konedu, Dimension Girl. My God, I always got to bring it up. Love this freaking soundtrack. Deep Dish Dungeon, not quite ready for prime time. Not quite ready. So we're not going to do it. Pragmata, it's technically a demo. We're not playing it, though. Motor Slice. Now, this one, very exciting. Probably the most Excite-Head, all told. So we're going to go with Replaced. Install, boop. And let's go ahead and, you know what I'm actually going to do? Now that this is downloading, Replaced. 88 viewers, 516 followers, done. All right. Let's see what the deal is. Let us see what the deal is. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. Autosave, do not turn off while this icon is displayed. Yo! I love it. I love it. Yes, dude. This is like 1996. 1996 CGI done grown up. Graphics. Borderless, yes. FPS. We're gonna hit 60. VSync. We'll trust but verify. I didn't want that off. Oops, I reset it to default. Okay, yeah. I swear I played video games before in my life once. So, general graphics, audio. Do we like audio? Yes. Headphones, that's what we're using yet. Yeah. Controller. Wingman. I'm guessing it's for help. Gun blast finisher. Okay. Interaction. Basic attack. Restore health. Movement. Okay. Keyboard. Oh, hi, Bert. Hi, board. I'm not going to be using keyboard. Aside from that, the keyboard's not plugged in. Keyboard's plugged into the Mac Mini, which is currently serving our Twitch feed, for better or worse. Ooh, spicy. Wow. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you for this info dump. Okay. All right, Phoenix Corporation. Okay, let's see, how is... so, let's see. I think the deal is... Is this like an action-adventure hybrid, I think is the deal. could be misremembering. But these are definitely, like, at least right this moment, in terms of, like, the tactility of the game, this definitely feels much more like how I would imagine an adventure game, like a higher paced adventure game to play. Also, by the way, this jump is insane. This is a very... Hold on. Like, check his chest line. Okay. Do we all agree that is... Okay, we're seeing the collar. That is... Dude should be playing fucking professional sports. That's crazy. Hold on. What the fuck? Yeah, that's great. Oops, how embarrassing. Beautiful. Oh my god. Look at that animation. Look, it's so smooth. Hold on. Which is the kind of hazard you should put in an adventure game that was more action-oriented. Look at the lighting. Gosh. Archives, Phoenix resource. Maybe their first mistake was giving me a jump button. Look at, oh, come on. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Whoop. Oh, whoop. Nice, oh, nice roll. I don't want to burn these environments though. I want to hang out here. This is the kind of place like, oh yes, oh cool, okay. Cinematic action platformer. That is the kind of game that Prince of Persia was, and I'm wondering if that's because, you know, all this talk about adventure game, purely speculative, purely. I basically picked this up sight unseen. Oh, look at that! Hold on, give me that wall jump. Yes, yes, yes. And that, for what it's worth, all of you in the audience, this is, I feel as though this is a reference specifically to the wall jump in Batman for the NES. One of the first games I ever played with a true wall jump. Although Ninja Gaiden also had a wall jump. It was actually very necessary for traversal, but also kind of scuffed. It was good. You know what? I mean, we all wish we could make a Ninja Gaiden. Also, Ninja Gaiden was wild. They were really like hotshots. The guys who made that game were actual, like, auteur hotshots. So if you've ever gone back and looked at, like, the graphical demos in the interstitial cinematics between stages, and how they look very good, and it's like, you have, like, these cinematic camera angles, or like a manga doing cinematic camera angles, and then they had this plot that was very very much like a I don't know, like weird sci-fi, occultic, like very much on purpose. So anyway, we're not playing Ninja Gaiden. Look at that background. Look at that background. I want to scavenge here. Look at that car. Yo, I bet you that the seats are just fucking destroyed. I bet you they're... Oh man, is the floorboard rusted out? If you were on the highway and dropped your phone in your lap, would it fall out the bottom and explode? Look at this grass. Very well done. The rain also very well done. I like it. So far, I've not seemed to be able to traverse, you know, do planar traversal. My wingman tape counter. Dude, that's cool. Scans? Okay. So when I find, when you find the journals, you know the ones. Music? I love the wingman too. I'm here for the wingman too. Where do I get wingman too? My gosh. Yes. Oh, cool. Diegetic unusable settings menu. Get back to Phoenix City. Oh, and this is so good. That is correct. That is the correct play, dude. The correct play. What? Oh wait, what did it say? Move object? Yeah, yes please. And press Y to disengage object. That's fine. I can live with that. I'm an adult. And I do my crazy fucking that move. Basic attacks. We're about to fight. We're about to fight a nasty boy. Jump dodge. I'm here for a dodge. I'm not gonna lie. Counter attack. Counter attack. Okay, thank you. Let's see if I can actually land a counterattack, a parry. We're not in combat yet, though. We're just telling us that, you know, for no reason. Weighty, oh my gosh. That was counterattack, by the way. That was counterattack. Dodge, dodge. Let's just go ahead and... I just took that one on the chin, which is okay. This is weighty, very weighty combat. Weighty combat. Good folding, very good, functional folding. Looks like the goons are just equipped with sticks, just like me, so... I guess are those hammers? Those are like big hammers. Dude, the kick. The kick. Nice. Ooh. All over the ground like that, my gosh. I wonder if I have a limited number of bullets, you know, or if that was that a nice, okay. The district is part of Phoenix City before the wall was built. Cool. A freaking harpoon gun. A super violent harpoon gun. Nice animation. Keep the car steady. I'll get this asshole. Those people threaten our existence. We need to be discreet to survive, Warren. Okay. Wow, I want the... Oh my gosh. They got okonomiyaki sauce. Right there on the fucking roof. I want to drink it. I've been playing Kingdom. And Kingdom has a hold button to run button, which is like exactly ergonomically in the place where the same button would be in a Mario game. And it is just a reminder of like how good it feels to hold a button and then move faster. Look at those. They're just trying to razzle dazzle me with these lighting effects. Ooh, it's hot night. I have not been. Hold on. I didn't come ready for that voice. Corpse? Core? Suck my... was me being very sloppy. Game over. It's fine. It's fine. Good, we restart the segment. Nice. It's a sneaking segment. We can jump. Oh, if the light touches you. Makes sense. We move slow, they move slow. Oh, it's the music? Well, it's only been like 2 of them. Health increase, cool, okay. Now, did it increase or did it restore? Well, I guess there's no way to find out. Oops. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not going over that yet, because I'm going to get this. Eviction notice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're hereby notified to vacate 1970. That's... Okay. Within the wall. Interesting. Until no... Case by case. Man, Wingman 2. I could be reading all this other stuff, and I probably should, but I'm enjoying the, I'm kind of enjoying the cinematic action environment while holding the run button like it was Mario, even though it doesn't do anything. You know what I want to do? I wonder if Mama's coffee shop is going to be open later. Okay, I want to explore down below a little more before I hit the roof line. Cool, okay. And is this a dead end, or...? It is. It's not even letting you wall jump for fun. Which is fine. No smorking, of course. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't show real gamers that arrow. They're gonna... fucking... gonna empty it all into their diapies. Okay. Yo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude. Talk to me about that Batman wall jump. I love these environments. Wait, hold on. Move object. Okay, okay, okay. I fucks with this. I'm into it. I am like cybernetically enhanced, right? So. Bloody? Are they British? But it was coding like the Pacific Northwest like crazy. Uh-oh, it's goons. It's goons. Are we gonna drop in on some goons? We're gonna inspect it. We're not even gonna worry if there are other dudes. I'm gonna freeze time and read this note. Always check everything with the dosimeter. Emitters are still dangerous, plus 100% scavenged from dirty lands. I don't need that crap in my pawn shop, Martha. Okay. Oh wait, board game box. Phoenix pulley. Okay. Okay, buddy. Educational, uh-huh. Funny, funny, funny. Where do the thugs, you know, the thugs with pipes work into that plan, huh? Huh? Avi drugs. Was it an autosave? I think it was an autosave. Oh, there's an ATM machine that's making a shiny at me. Left stick move up. Look at that. So there is planar traversal. It's very good. It's like conditional planar traversal. Which is fine, actually. I'm here for it. Placed, but it's not interactive. And also, our loser X is here just to fucking bother us. That's okay. They can't help it, you know. It's one of the reasons why we split to begin with, is they don't have any hobbies. They're just, like, waiting. They're waiting for somebody else to entertain them at all times. Just waiting. Never doing anything with it. Feeling so called out by that yellow light. Like it knows. It's like the psychology of this puzzle is built largely around, are you the kind of person who slows down for these things, or are you the kind of person who burns them? Which, honestly, I'm not mad about. God, these environments, I'm losing my shit over here. My fucking Space Jam ass jump. It's good though. I mean, right, you know, a jumping puzzle really needs to be suited to its environment and the geometry of the game. It's kind of a magic trick, in a sense. It's kind of a magic trick when you have environments that are this, like, detailed with such tactility that, you know, the puzzles are all sort of discreetly ratioed around the dimensions of the character, while not feeling like just, like, dialed in. Phoenix Polly. They knew I was gonna look up the... Oh my god. I wonder if I can trick them into shooting each other. I don't think I should find out. Yeah, they don't shoot each other. There's no friendly fire. Also, it looks like I'm not able to damage stack, which is fine. I'm supposing that if I get hit by that gun, it's at the very least going to hurt a lot. Yo, that was great. Oh, look at the lighting effect. I'm such a just... I'm the customer for this exact type of lighting effect. Anno Mutationem, I think, is that how you say it? Also kind of had this sort of like these lush 3D environments. Although this is more lush. I mean, granted, it's also however many years newer. And I read an article once, a very long time ago, you know, just discussing this upward trend of in detail for games, right? Now that the developers have access to such and such amount of RAM, they will never give it back. They simply will not. But look at this. Then we get very detailed environments like this. You just keep putting, gosh, yeah, with like low enough resolution in the individual textures, you could just have so many just different textures. But Anno Mutationem also... Mutationem? What the hell is that word even? Also had this sort of same thing with the... Oh, it looks like there are actual, you see that? There are cancels. So you don't just mash, you actually cancel into, you can cancel into dope shit. Which is cool. A fighting system. Oh. Fighting system for people who love free lives. All right. placed. Inaugural address. My friends, my fellow citizens, since this century's beginning, a time of tempest has seemed to come upon the continents of the earth. For our own country, it has been a time of a recurring trial. We passed through the fallout of our own ignorance and lust for power. This fact defines the meaning of this day. You summoned us to complete our dedication to the service of the people of our great nation. Yes, we quit the unnecessary and brutal war. Yes, we kept our country together upon facing the shadow of nuclear catastrophe. Yes, we finally focused on our own people and our own future. But this is not enough. It is time to rebuild our nation, to rise from the ashes. We came to this world not to fight, not to kill. What? Interesting. Interesting. We came to this world to prosper and provide God's will. And nothing reflects God's will better than the will of the people. People who didn't flee and didn't back down. America's finest sons and daughters. The Phoenix Initiative. Everything we achieved in these 7 years wouldn't have been possible without Initiative's struggle to make things right and carry on this unity. To meet the challenge of our time, let me announce my Day 1 decrees. Unprecedented budget quotes for medical, biological, and social programs, and research. There are too many to heal, and we will achieve this. Total nuclear power embargo. God granted our lands with endless nature gifts. We will use them rationally and safely for everyone's wellness. New jobs and quotas for those who are willing to serve America alongside us. And the Phoenix Initiative. Mines, factories, scientific universities. Let us build our future together. Constitutional prohibition of any participation in war. We will show the world that true greatness is achieved by faith, hard work, and technological revolution. So yeah, they keep on bringing up faith, right? That's interesting. Interesting. Finally, the creation of special governmental committees within the Phoenix Initiative's elected representatives. They know how to save our country. They know how to lead it to the future. My citizens, I thank you. Interesting, okay. Huxley. Archived poster. Back to the roots. My more coal for a better tomorrow. Interesting. 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 It's kind of why we have this coal mining town kind of vibe, right? Interesting. Huh. I thought I was going to use that console. But I guess we're just going to bang on some drugs, huh? ton of damage, and effectively infinite ammunition. This is not going to be one of those ammo budgeting affairs. You see that, Jazz? Tempest, the action movie, coming to a theater near you. No time to waste being awestruck. Climb up in the wreckage before backup arrives. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. Look at that fire. It's gorgeous. My God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Can't I just hang out next to these barrel fires? We're good, it's fine. You just kind of let the environments wash over you. Oh boy, that was a close one back there. Close. But no cigar. Man, you're tough as hell. Getting this far. Taking out termite trash along the way. Better watch out or you'll steal my job. You know, I usually grab noobs right from the pit. I'm swift enough. Or whatever. Name's Tempest. I am huge. Like Richard, or like the bloody homicidal corpo machine. Just joking. Relax. Who am I to judge names? You're okay, Reach. I'm taking you to a safe place. Catch your breath. We're about to make like a banana and split. Now we do the talking. Why are you not hostile? Why should I be? Is that what they say about us in the city? Every human I've encountered showed extreme aggression. Don't see termites as human, dude. They're violent scumbags. They use mining equipment to hunt for fun and for food. So if you see them, kill them or run. Okay? Interesting. What body part did they take? The body is whole. Was injured. Well, how'd you get here? I escaped. Then I fell from the wall and somehow survived. Ha! Can't decide if you're lucky or not. This place you've landed in? Phoenix Corp dump the waste here. And we're the waste. Or, disposals, if you like. I need to get back behind the wall as soon as possible. It's always that way, you know. Denial to start, and sweet, sweet acceptance. What do you mean? Come on, have you seen the freaking wall? It's insufferable. It's very rare. Very, very rare for me to stumble into a word I don't just know. I mean, you know, depending on the language, obviously. But, yes, okay. It's insuperable, gang. Insuperable. So unless you can fly or melt shit with your eyes... Wait a second, that gun. Can you use it? Yes. I found it on the trooper. I assumed the biolock malfunctioned, so why never? A Phoenix gun a disposal can use?
Man, I cannot wait to see the council's face, as this will make them change their tune for sure. Come on, Ricci boy. Jump in the car, I'll get you back. I'll get us all back. All. Rolf Hurd. We processed his profile before. We should follow. The troopers will come looking for him. They'll take us back, okay? Uh-oh, Reach. Yeah, that was worth a wish list. Hell yeah. Also, $16. $16. Very easy. Easy, easy, easy. Went down real smooth. Sign in? Sign in? Report? Reporting shit. Is it relevant to me? It's because it's a Steam window inside of the game that does not have my login. Main menu. Cool! That was real good. I liked it. I liked it. Replaced was A-OK. Twas A-OK. Good game. GG's. Let's see. Let's see what else. Epilator, by the way, still charging. I think we have time for one more game, don't you? Let's go ahead, view library. Blade Chimera looks really cool. Between Horizons is, I think, an older game. I just so happen to have the demo. It's not quite the same. Blade Chimera is a newish, recent, upcoming game. We should definitely give it a... Alabaster Dawn, by the way, fucking slaps. We might do this on a demos day. And let's see. I'm kind of thinking it's Blade Chimera. I'm kind of thinking it's Blade Chimera because... Motor Slice looks so good. I'll probably do Motor Slice and Neverway, like, together, more or less. And... don't get it twisted, I've not played many of these. But the ones I have played, I have enjoyed thoroughly. So we're gonna hit Blade Chimera. Alright, alright. Let's do it. Oh, and let's go ahead and change our category. Boop. Blade Chimera. Doot. 53 followers. Not enough for my taste. And press any key. Now this I can get into. Full screen. Pew. Ladybug! Sorry. But that is such a very good name to see. Okay? Blade Chimera. Because Ladybug did Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth, which just is there to remind you why everyone loves Deedlit. Beautiful design. And a sweetie pie. Okay. Key config, game start. Let's just hit the game start. Why not? Save files. I can live with it. Yo. I'm in the building. Night vision activated. All clear. Commencing investigation. We've detected high levels of demonic energy in the area. Could you handle it? Sorry, I know we've been asking a lot of you lately. It's my job, don't apologize. Yo! Sorry, I'm pogging out of my freaking mind right now. Oh, and check out what happens with the bullets. Do I have they are somewhat limited, but do I have rolls? I get a duck. I have a... Oh, look at that. A dodge roll. Not only that, but a fucking Matrix dodge roll does not work in the air. Can I cancel? Can I cancel? Can I cancel? So, odds are we're going to need this gun for solving puzzles, which is why it's going to have more or less infinite ammo. Anyway, oh, look at that. Hold on. Ah, smooth. It feels so good. It feels so good. Okay. Let's go. Wait. Left. Yeah, okay. 60. Good. Okay. Normal type. Ooh. Sorry. I'm just so happy. I'm playing a Ladybug game. I'm really happy. Nice. Okay. Yes, crispy to jump. Labyrinth does feel a lot like this, frankly. It's probably the same engine, if you went as far as developing it, which I think is also, I think they did what is it? They did another game. I'm gonna look at Team Ladybug. I'm gonna pause and look at Team Ladybug real quick. Yes, Toho Luna Nights, which I think was free. And then Lotus War Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth was like $20. Right? Super cheap. Super not expensive game. Monk's ear patch spotted. Must be demons nearby. Looks like it. Monk's ear mushrooms grow near demons. Destroy them too, just in case. Yeah, fuck these little guys. Oh! Look at just the detail, dude. The detail. Also, I'm pleased to announce, game actually feels good with the analog stick. I'm gonna change chairs real quick. Pleased to announce. It feels good with the analog stick. And let's do this. I have eyes on a suspicious target. Non-human, most definitely a demon. He's got no face. Proceed with extermination. You can attack with A. Thanks, lady. A Nopera bow. Nice. Nopera. Bow. Ooh. I've exterminated the demon. Ashes to ashes. There are more demons up ahead. You have to exterminate them all. They look so human. I don't think I'll ever get used to exterminating this type. Like that? He does look like a guy. He looks like a hooligan. Yo, level up. Tell me about it. Tell me more. Weird. Power's still on. I thought this place was abandoned ages ago. That area is likely getting its power from the subway system nearby. Good. I'm just relieved I can use the mailbox. I'll log my location and vitals here. Perfect. Dude, good fold. I love it. Dongo. Yo. Honey Rodongo, by the way. Super good. On Crunchyroll. You should watch it. You should watch it. It's right there for you. It's very good. Soundtrack is crazy. No bearable. Look at these funny guys. Tenome. Oops, I'm just firing at the ceiling. There we go. Level up, buddy. I wonder, we're gonna find out if this green means anything or if I'm just like looking for visual language, you know? I'm just pattern spotting. This is pareidolia. Okay, buddy. So that was cool. There was a little aim assist there. I didn't actually... Oh, hello. This is not going to be anything, but let's have some fun. Yeah, there's an aim assist. It feels good. Whoa, that was tight. Oops. That was tight. Okay. Oh shit. Is it Modongo? It's Candy? Kyandy? Oh. Yo, this game feels so good to play. It just feels good. The tactility. Uh-oh. I could have done better. Let's see. No Batman will jump here. This guy is cool. I like the way he moves. Look at the lighting. The lighting. I love it. Oh no. Oh, okay, whatever. Dude, I love it. We're gonna do a language stream again soon, guys. We need to. We won't have things to fix every week. Not even every month. Doesn't look like up is an option. Oh, but that might be something later. We'll find out. Yeah, I'll save. Life Elixir, Miracle Mix, cures status ailments. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get poisoned and it's gonna be super annoying. Right now we have Dongo, so I'm more or less impervious, especially to boys. Look at that dragon. Beautiful. I found the demon. Looks like a really big lizard. Exterminating target. Be careful. Its energy readings are far higher than your average demon. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you cannot cancel a jump into a dash. Let's retry. Okay. I found the demon? Yeah, okay, cool. Yes. And then we're gonna do a running away sequence. That wouldn't have gone so well if we weren't able to two-cycle it. Damn, it escaped. On his last legs, too. Search your surroundings. It shouldn't be far. Permission to exterminate on sight? I might not have a chance to ask later. Sure, permission granted. Save room. Luna Inn, okay. Hotel Luna Inn. Hey, there he is. Now time for the real fight. Damn, I'm out in the open. Try to remember. What? Who are you? You can free me. Nice. This feeling. This is great. I got a sword. A phantom of a young girl. I see her so vividly. Is it coming from the sword? I can control it with my mind? So to say less. That's right. Oh my gosh, and it's a babe. You must be my new vessel. My name is Lux. You can talk. That's incredible. This feeling, it's like you're an extension of my own body. What is this? That's because you're my vessel now. Vessel? Now hold on just a second. I hunt demons for a living, you know. I won't exterminate you, but I'm not gonna buddy up with a demon either. If you truly felt that way, you could have denied me, and yet you chose to bond your spirit with mine. Was it for your own survival, or did you feel pity for me, knowing I'd die without a host? Face it, Sheen. You made the choice to coexist. I suggest you accept that. Fine, but I call the shots, got it? Try anything funny, I won't hesitate to end this little arrangement of ours. Well, aren't you a feisty one? Soon enough, you'll be wishing we'd met earlier. Whatever. I'm gonna contact HQ. Turn back into a sword and stay quiet. Shin to HQ. You read me? I've exterminated the Titanic demon. We read you loud and clear. Well done, Shin. That's odd. We're still picking up traces of demonic energy in the area. Don't worry. I saw it crumble into dust. He's not lying. Affirmative. We'll take your word for it. Come back to HQ for now. The fog is too thick for the recovery team to reach you. Do you mind taking the subway back? I'll head to the station then. I've marked it on your map. Check it if you get lost. Ah! I'm sure she didn't sound like that. Huh? Shoot him! Don't let a single one in! Satomi? What's going on? Something's up at HQ. I gotta hurry to the subway station. I can check the map with that... I think they literally call that a hamburger. It's on a website, it's a hamburger. Okay, cool. Makes sense, it tracks. And then I can jump on top of it. That is cool. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Cool. A steel sword. And that's part of the delight of these games is the weapons damage scaling. Damage scaling really is just... They always keep you picking up interesting things. We got our fucking Radiant Silvergun sword. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Deeply cool. And... Oh! Is that to say? No. Does the sword? No. I am using all of my mana. I better send an email to work. Oh, a little GABA. Oops. I'm on no job. Yes. Oh, that thing that they're telling you to do. Okay. Yes. I'm on no job. Oh, however, you cannot just bang it into anything. This is so tight. I am losing my mind. I am losing my mind. This is very cool. Deeply, deeply cool. Oh, hello. Did I just bring the gun out? I need to send an email to work. Oh, I don't need to send an email to work. I can just bonk on dudes and it'll be fine. This is so cool, by the way. Okay, yes. Because you have to solve puzzles. You have to solve puzzles with the gun. And you regenerate ki by shooting and dealing, being a general local, you know, being a mess, which is great. Uh-oh. Interesting. I'm guessing it's like different objects when we pass different objects, it powers up. Yeah, we don't have any. We can do a. That is what I did earlier. I wonder what powers this up. Is it time? Time? Which means this thing may power up on its own, and we may gain the ability. I wonder, will we gain the ability to dig into surfaces that we were not able to. Karasu Tengu. Oh, by the way, that was a cancel. I canceled into that. I animation canceled and then got a little lift. And that is definitely on purpose. Which, I freaking love cancels in video games. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's good. I love a good cancel. I love a good cancel more than I like a one-frame link. That is for certain. With all due respect to one-frame links. I'm glad that the Karasu Tengu had, watermelon. I like watermelon. Dude, watermelon juice goes kind of crazy. Otaku? Oh no. Don't eat my nightmares. I need them to process the day. I should not be hiding behind this gun when I have a sword that can do like twice as much. As I'm sure you now recall, I have the power to restore objects from the past. Apparently so. It's strange. Even though I've lost my memories, this feels familiar. Nostalgic, even. You can touch and climb restored objects. Some can even be moved. But not all objects may be restored. To restore something, you need a time distortion. A time distortion? See the green presence over there? You feel it, don't you? Approach it and press Y. Then I'll restore what was there before. Yeah, okay. Nice boxes. Ouch. Yo, I supposed this guy sounded like Solid Snake, and then you heard that, right? Korozuka. Korozuka. Oops. I don't think I'm going to be able to clear that jump. I think I need to stop thinking about it. Some restored objects can be controlled by pressing the corresponding directions. Yes! Yes! Oh, goodness, I'm so happy. My gosh. I was not expecting to be back in the Ladybug Zone, frankly. So soon. Oof, and extendable combos? Oh my gosh. Extendable combos? Action cancels? Crazy, dude. Oops. And I do not have the crawl ability yet, so. He just straight up had $75. Or I guess 750, 300 yen, which is a pile of bills. Interesting, there's like a timer at play. Oh my goodness, that was cool. I was not even I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I do wonder what that is. What is that communicating to us? What is this communicating? Yo, Blade Chimera fucking rules, and I'm so glad that we are doing this. Okay. Oh, when I ran out of juice. So that's how the game, like, sort of benches you for just noodling around too much. We'll wait, we'll wait. Oh. Is it a diagonal slash? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Going to the subway already? Yes, this is us going to the subway. sword level 5. We do not have that at all. Don't have it at all. Oh, except... Or is it 5 keys? 5 puzzle pieces to get inside? I've spent years studying the blade in this stairwell. Okay, it looks like we have a lot of power to do some gremlin shit. However, where is this taking us? This is an unmapped part of the zone, so we got to. Oh, hello? A leather whip? Say less. Look at that. You see they're keeping it spicy. Oh, no. I meant to say. Oh, yeah. Let's look at what. Can we cancel whip into sword? Like, why would we want to? We can cancel sword from whip again. It's official. Very good. Very good. Dude, cancel some video games, alright. Oops. Cleaver? Look for the gaps. We could have gone, oh man, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but now that we have the sword, we do have traversal options earlier in the map. Oh, hold on. Oh, great sword, huh? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Take it back. I'm ready to go. My gosh, these people understood what was missing about the sword for the year. This game is them saying, you could have done it better. It could have been something. I need to send an email. What? Demons in Central Forest? Something must be wrong at HQ. I gotta hurry. Boom, level up. Oh my gosh, a Yaman Bowl. There's a goofy little guy. I'm gonna send the email. Hello? Sir Vicar. The station is out of commission. Power outage and all of that. Really hoping we get power back. And soon. Okay. NPC, not a lot of those in Wonder Labyrinth. Sending an email to my mom. You've returned. The demons destroyed our anti-grav transporters, so we're conducting repairs. Interesting, it's persistent between rooms. Interesting. How do any of these people traverse this insane job site? Very satisfying. One samurai. Bucket guy. Ouch, that hurt a lot. I might have to send an email about it. Bucket guy who beat me within an inch of my life. And if I sent an email about it, I would still have to fight him again. But then I guess I'd level up. Ouch. About to find out why they call me ghost birds. Unless I can send an email. I can't wait until I can turn into a normal little rat or whatever. Where's my email? What's the deal with email? Maybe I can loop around? Look at this festive environment. How cool is this? Oh my god, are they gonna make me pay money for it? Oh, it's way better. No, it's roughly similar to just have life elixirs and stuff. Miracle Mix? I have not encountered a status ailment yet. Absolutely symbolic watermelon in my inventory for a while. Karasu Tengu. Could not roll it. Could not hang it. Could not hang it. Oh, hello. Oh, no, Hyotoko. Oh, did not like the whip. A sumo Tengu? No! Given the shit I found on the ground, I'm a little insulted they sent me into work with that fucking pea shooter. But it's okay, it's a video game, guys. It's not real life. Now that is a fucking cancel. That's a cancel, brother. That's a cancel. Email? We'll explore the lower pathway. Oh, look at this. Hold B to drop down from the gladly. Oh, and I guess that that's cool. So thank goodness I need an answer. Oh no. No, but how will I send an email to work? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, onigiri. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay, sorry. What you need? Oops, I died. Oh no, thank goodness I sent an email back to work. You are dead, try again. Yo, this is tight. Okay, it is midnight where I am, and I think that the epilator is done charging. Let us find out. Ugh. Oops, I meant to say. Alright, gang. Will batteries be enough? Or was it the bad IC? Oh my god! Ouch! Ouch! It's so painful! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, it's like it's pulling the hairs out individually. But I think this is a shaving head. It's a shaving head. So. It's too powerful, guys. Yo, that fucking ruled. Alright, gang. Thanks so much for joining us for stream. That was really fun. And, you know, I actually do have another gadget to be messing with, which is to say, next repair stream lined up already. We have, what, magnetic resistance, analog sticks that we are going to put in what, a DualShock 5 DualSense they call it now, the DualSense, because I was hell diving so much I caused stick drift. Crazy. And I've been using the I have been using one of these 8-bit dough affairs. Very good. This is the Pro model. Has paddles on the back. Paddles. So I think these do feel like the controller that I'm gonna stick with, but the fact is, I don't like walking around the house with controllers. So when I do play the PlayStation 5, it will be very nice to be able to use the branded controller. I actually do like the DualSense. That's why I used it until the analog sticks broke. But it'll be very good. Magnetic resistance factor, analog sticks are, it's basically one step up from a Hall effect sensor, so it'll be good. Or it'll be horrible. It'll be like setting $100 on fire. But whatever. That's a next time problem. So I look forward to seeing you all in the future.